Be calm, be charming, be cool. Gonna have trouble with the last part, though. It's freaking midday out here in the summer, and we're just sitting here. Lunchtime by now. 1:45 according to my Jaeger I got from a gig a few weeks back. Heh, that was a hit. The yellow and gold accents on it match great with the suit. Speaking of which, I don't get how this fool expects to be charming when he's looking like he's wearing a damn get-up his mom bought him. Is this guy even paying attention? He's playing on that damn 3DS again while I got my eyes peeled for our broad. Christ's sakes, man. What are you doing?
Helping Lily get Nebby in the bag.
Pan won't even look up from his damn 3DS to answer. Huh?
Helping Lily get Nebby in...
Oh, you twit. Not on the damn 3DS. Now's not the time for all of that. You even looking outside, champ? That IC chick is supposed to be over there any minute now. And you know what she looks like better than I do. Now the chump finally looks up. But he ain't looking at me. He's looking to the right outside the window. Got his eyes fixed on the shop. Like he should have been at the start.
Oh, do I? We both sat through the same briefing, and we both saw her picture. Let me guess, you...
Look, the cop was just rambling on and on and...
weren't paying attention. I thought as much. The name's Aesyle, by the way. The blue-haired chick there.
Pan is gesturing to where he's looking. A lady in a dress is out front, tending some vines with these red and white flowers budding from. She moves a bit to the side, and I can see the small chalkboard leaning near the door on the gray wall of the place. Critical hits will be closed this Friday, is what it says.
That's Orphine, the shop owner. She's in on it. Keep her in your peripheral when we go in. And look, I'll be doing my part, don't worry. Just sitting here on the lookout is a bit suspicious, though, wouldn't you say? Just be calm and...
Calm? I am calm! What makes you think I ain't? Calm, charming, and cool. I got all day. Dressed to impress. Who is this, bro? Speaking of which, what are you even wearing, eh? What is it? Pan turns to me with a raised eyebrow like you don't know what I'm talking about before giving himself a quick look over.
A green polo and jeans? We're going to a music store to chat up some chicks and get info, Ray. Not taking them to an opera. Also, did you seriously bring that Jaeger watch? That hit is still fresh, you know.
See, this is the difference between me and you right here. We got different priorities, man. The suit makes me look important. You gotta come off as a gentleman. Not like you just walked out of a local frat, for Christ's sakes. Don't you worry about the watch, eh? Cops ain't gonna do a damn thing about it now. They need us for this. I need a damn drink.
No need to be huffy, dude. I got you, alright? I'll handle my end, don't worry. Also, you're only 20. You're not legal.
Ben always had a way of making me laugh the dumbest crap. He knows I'm the last to care if something is legal or not. You know damn well.
Shh. Quiet down. I think this is our girl. Check out the briefcase.
Pan is pointing to the right, and I can see the girl walking over. Long hair, a brunette, tall, young looking, definitely around our age. She had a body on her for sure. Shame she went a blonde though. I still smash, this wasn't a gig. She's approaching the record store and Miss Blue-haired owner comes out to flag her down. The girl waves a free hand, the other hand attached to this gaudy-looking small briefcase. It's black with a bunch of random jewels dotted on the outside of it. I have a glance at my watch, 10 minutes to the hour. Take a minute to adjust my time before I lean over towards Pan's window to have a closer look at her. Looks like they know each other. It's gotta be her, right?
Yeah, that's definitely the briefcase from the description. It's Aesyle 100%. We need to move. Now, keep your eyes on it.
I got my eyes on the prize, pal. Don't screw this up. Don't say more than you have to. Pan gives me a smirk before looking in the mirror to give the hair of his comb-over. Probably making sure that patch of gray ain't peeking out. At least he cares enough to make that look good, at least. He's exiting the vehicle and I follow suit, walking past him and giving him the nod to follow.
Let's do this nice and clean, alright? The easier we can get this done, the better. I don't want things to get ugly if they don't have to, Ray.
We hurry our pace a bit once Aesyle and the shop owner retreat inside. We reach the door and give each other a quick nod. A ritual we always did before a job. Basically meaning, don't fudge us up. Or maybe it means I got your back. Hard to tell with us sometimes, you know? Anyway, we're in. Small place, kinda cozy. Pan is already making his way over to a shelf of classical music near the register where the two women are talking. A briefcase is set on top of the counter in front of them. The blue-haired lady didn't notice the welcome bell go off when we entered. She's too busy talking to Aesyle. Perfect. I take this chance to get closer as well, trying to get in a decent earshot range.
Yes, last night, Tabitha began her awakening. I didn't think she'd be able to. Honestly, can you believe it?
I heard. I'm proud of her. I must say, this is a momentous occasion and... Oh, hold on a minute. Customers.
Oh, for crying out. The one time you have to get random customers in this dump.
Looks like the shop owner noticed us and she's looking up now. It's showtime.
Hey guys, welcome to Critical Hits. I'm Orphine, the shop owner. If there's anything I can help you with, don't hesitate to ask.
Yes. Excuse me, but I could use a recommendation over here?
Pan's calling Orphine over. Looks like we're going the divide and conquer route. Not a bad first play. I could see the Aesyle chick rolling her eyes as Orphine is making her way over to Pan.
Of course, I'll be right there. Now what can I help you find?
Yeah, you see, I'm looking for composers similar to Darren Korb. You know, the one who worked on all the Supergiant games? Know any like that?
He's a good one. You've got great taste. Let me direct you over here to the...
Pan's got her attention. Good. I'm making my way over to Aesyle, who's idly looking over her nails. The briefcase only a few inches from her arm on the counter. I put a hand to my mouth for a quick breath check. Smelling Colgate fresh. Ready for action. Well, here, pretty lady. What brings a cute broad like you to a place like this anyway, eh? She's glancing up at me now from the nails. Pretty green eyes, mind ya, like emeralds. She gives me a crooked smile that looks like it's taken every inch of her moral fiber to make. She wasn't going to be an easy one to crack.
Oh, just chilling with my friend, I suppose.
Hilarious! You're so interesting, babe. What's your name? I'm laying the charm on heavy now. It's only a matter of time before I find out what I need to know.
Thank you? My name is,
She's hesitating a bit, and I can tell she's a bit reluctant to tell me her real name. I'm watching her eyes dart across the store as if she's looking for a fake moniker to give me from the artist posters around the shop. I get a bit aggressive and move things forward a bit. Say, come to think of it, I think I've seen you, haven't I? Yeah, you're Aesyle, ain't you? Oh, what was it, the bottom laner for that H5 gaming team? You guys are big in the League of Ancients at the Storm, eh? I love me some esports. That's the future right there.
Yeah, I'm Aesyle. And it's League of Legends, by the way. Now, do you need me to sign a shirt or something? I don't add random people, though. I only play with my team for practice. Sorry.
Definitely. Are you a fan of Akira Yamaoka? Really talented and multifaceted composer. Can play a ton of instruments and cater to a few genres.
Oh, of course! I love Mr. Yamaoka. Silent Hill is one of my favorite video game series. Well, as a matter of fact, I've got a Pyramid Head statue in the back here.
Really? You don't say. Oh, mind if I have a look?
Looks like Pan's getting led to the back room over there. Perfect. I got a small window of opportunity while he stalls. The Aesyle chick's eyeing him closely, and it looks like she's about to peek. I make a quick swing around so I'm in between her and the others to block her vision. She immediately grabs the suitcase and pulls it closer to her. A twitch reaction. She's on her toes. The goods are definitely in there.
I didn't mean to snap up like that. Been, kind of a long day, you know?
Oh, no need to apologize, sweetheart. That is, how do I put this? An interesting designer suitcase. Where'd you get it? Shit, might have tried to go in for the kill too quickly here. Aesyl's studying my face pretty hard right now. She's gotta be suspicious. She ain't going for it. Wait a minute. She's clutching her inner ear a bit. What's going?
Whoa there, lady. I just wanted to check out the statue. I didn't know we were getting kinky. I could do without the knife, though.
Who sent you here exactly? How did you find out about the shipments?
Shipments? Well, gee, I didn't know that your Vinyl Death Stranding copies were such a secret. I mean, it was on your website.
Play dumb. Let's see what we've got in the wallet here.
There was some shuffling in the back. What the hell is going on? Before I can make my way over, Aesyl's making a move behind me. Before I can fully reach into my pocket for my blade, she's got something in my back, and I hear a click. We're getting worked.
No sudden movements now, sweetheart. Take your hand from your pocket, slowly. You know, I'd like to continue our little chat. We'll bring your friend along, too. You've got something that you want? Maybe we can work out a deal. If you tell us everything we need to know.
The Advance Wars series is a series of turn-based strategy video games developed by Intelligent Systems and published by Nintendo. To date, there are 4 games in the series released in the Western Hemisphere: Advance Wars 2, Black Hole Rising, Advance Wars Dual Strike, and Advance Wars Days of Ruin and Dark Conflict. In Japan, it is known as both Famicom Wars and Game Boy Wars, where it includes several installments unreleased in the West: Famicom Wars, Super Famicom Wars, Game Boy Wars, and Game Boy Wars Turbo, Game Boy Wars 2, and Game Boy Wars 3. The plot of Days of Ruin is considerably darker than and unrelated to the plots of previous games. 75% of mankind has been killed off following devastating meteor strikes which have destroyed much of civilization and caused a massive dust cloud to blot out the sun. Scattered survivors pick through the wreckage, and the remnants of several military superpowers patrol the ravaged landscape, some factions protecting the innocent while the others prey upon them. Following the disaster which obliterated much of the warring nations of Rubinel and Lazuria, a young cadet from the Rubinel Military Academy named Will escapes the ruins of the Academy's mess hall and is confronted by the Beast, a former sergeant gone rogue who leads a small band of raiders. Will is rescued by Brenner and Lynn of Rubinel's 12th Battalion, nicknamed the Brenner's Wolves, and takes on the group's cause of saving as many survivors of the meteor strikes as possible. During a search, Will discovers a mysterious amnesiac who does not remember her own name, but somehow knows detailed military information. Will later dubs her Isabella, and she becomes a vital part of the battalion as they put an end to the Beast's reign of terror. 1 year after the meteor strikes, the 12th Battalion comes into contact with the new Rubinel army and learns of the war raging between the Lazurian army and the NRA. Brenner reluctantly sides with Greyfield, leader of the NRA, and advances on the Lazurian force, eventually defeating them at Fort Lazuria. Distraught by the ruthless execution of the Lazurian commander Forsyth, Brenner and the 12th Battalion break the Lazurian prisoners out of an NRA internment camp before they are also executed. While the group escapes, Brenner stays behind and hides in an abandoned city to buy them some time. An infuriated Greyfield orders the use of a new weapon which completely destroys the city, killing Brenner and the NRA troops searching for him. As they retreat, they desperately fight off Greyfield's emerging armies. Will, who was placed in command of the Wolves following Brenner's death, remembering something that Brenner said earlier, decides to take the fight to the NRA and make Greyfield and Wayland pay for Brenner's death. Hearing from Calder himself that Greyfield wants to use the Calder missiles against them, Lynn leads a force against Greyfield, preventing him from launching the missiles and defeating the NRA once and for all. In the process, Lynn personally shoots and kills Greyfield, avenging Brenner's death. the 12th Battalion is unexpectedly attacked soon after by Intelligent Defense Systems, a private military contractor that had secretly supported first the Lizurians, then the NRA by supplying them with weapons of mass destruction. Calder, leader of the IDS, had taken advantage of the world's devastation to carry out horrific biological and psychological experiments that he would have been unable to undertake otherwise, such as creating and spreading a terrible new disease, the Creeper, for the sole purpose of studying the survivors' reactions. Despite numerous demoralizing attacks by IDS and its massive bomber, the Great Owl, the battalion survives and eventually pursues Calder to his main laboratory and fortress, the Nest. In the end, Calder is killed in the destruction of his lab, and the war is finally brought to an end. 1 year later, the city of New Hope, founded by the 12th Battalion after the conflict, begins to flourish in the newfound peace. The sun is seen rising above the nearby hills for the first time since the meteor strikes, giving hope of a brighter future.
You focus on the wrong shit. Why these niggas talk shit? I pull out my car, then I pull up to the stars. She wanna go far shit. I be on my Mars shit. You know I be soaring. They see me, I be scoring.